quote, they are a unique problem and they are our enemies right now, end quote. This is a direct quote taken from a senator in the US. They are labeling South Africa as the enemy simply because South Africa refuses to bow down. Watch this clip, we'll come back and discuss.
Don't you think we ought to separate South Africa and AGOA?
I mean, I'm happy to consider that, right? I mean, Congress has come to me and said, we want AGOA. And I think if we're going to have a giveaway, we need to figure out how to improve it. You know, if you think that we should give South Africa different treatment, I'm open to that because I think they are a unique problem.
Well, they're a unique problem for America.
Correct.
I mean, they're our enemy right now. I mean, they're buddies with all of our enemies, and they've been very critical of the United States.
That's exactly right.
That is Senator Kennedy talking to U.S. Representative for Trade, and they are having a conversation about South Africa and AGOA. As you know, the United States loves to use AGOA as a carrot. They use it to dangle in front of African countries in order to ask them to do something. And if they refuse to do the things that the United States wants those African countries to do, they will tell them swiftly and quickly that they are no longer going to be in that agreement and they're going to lose out on money. And they were able to do that for a while. A lot of African countries accepted the terms because they thought they really, really needed that contract. They really needed that relationship with the United States. But now, slowly but surely, a lot of African countries are waking up and saying, at what cost? Which one is worse? To bow down every time America wants something from me, even though it goes against my needs, against my people's needs, or I just cut my losses and then suffer for a short period of time and then in the future end up in a better place. That is what a lot of African countries have finally decided. You can take Ethiopia as an example, Uganda as an example, and now they are talking about South Africa, and they want to make sure that South Africa gets punished for pushing back, for believing that they have every right to choose for themselves what they can agree and what they can disagree on. And it's a clear example of how America will treat you once you question what they want you to do, once you start analyzing their efforts, their moves. They don't like that at all. The government is so used to manipulating and pushing around other countries, they cannot accept any African country standing up for themselves. Anyways, fam, let us know down below what your thoughts are about the senator labeling South Africa as an enemy because South Africa is not willing to be a puppet. I am Wongel Zelalem. I'll see you on the next one. Bye.